What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Terrence Gibson here with another awesome rebound video. People, when you're tired of rug pulls and scams, it's time to rebound. When you're tired of rug pulls and scams, it's time to rebound. We just were on another opportunity. Circulate circulate money. Awesome. The Fun Farm hosted it, asked all the best questions, actually asked more questions than I ever heard being asked of a dev or owner. And the guy was asking all the questions. He sounds so sincere. And I guess because he had American voice, it just made him sound a little bit more sincere. And he was saying this and saying that. And he was going to do all this and do all that. And he was going to grow. And he didn't want to go more than a certain amount because he didn't want the risk of the people's money. And it just sounds so good. So it has nothing to do with Mr. Fun Farm because he is the bomb. He's about one of the most honest people about a program. You can learn a lot from him listening to his videos on how he explains and how he asks questions. But the people that he actually did the interview with was sitting there. They sound so like, yeah, we're going to work on this. And on the 28th day, they're going to do this. Using his platform, they made $2.5 million in 48 hours. It was so bad or so good, well, so good at first that while we were on the Zoom, it was like at 1.5 million. By the time the Zoom finished, the second Zoom, they were at like 2 point something million, 2 point something million dollars. So about $2.5 million straight out the door in 48 hours. I mean, a lot of people, that's like hitting the lottery that you can get $2.5 million in 40. Because remember, all the people's money is locked up. And a few people might have withdrawn, but it was only in the thousands. It wasn't in the hundreds of thousands neither. It was only like in the thousands, like low thousands. I don't think it even was 10,000. We'll have to actually look back on one of my old videos. But they were saying all this, saying all that. And boy, did you know, in 48 hours, they rug pull. Just like that. Rug pull. Gone. But everybody is so inclined to these type of, believe me, I love the fast money too. In and out, in and out. I threw more money in there than I probably should have, just checking out a thing. But I understood who the YouTuber was, and he has a very trustworthy product. And then I seen the guy, and I was like, man, it sounds like for the people, he's gonna cap it, he's gonna do this, and he rug pull people, rug pull. But everybody wants to run it at know why? Because we are lazy. That's really why a lot of us like those type of opportunities, because I could put $5 in and try to make a million. And if you really just want to tell the truth, nobody wants to tell the truth. The truth of the matter is we're lazy and we're trying to make something that really at the point, if it's more than the 10% a year, everything other than what you see in a bank is kind of risky. Right now, everything is probably kind of risky. But a bank is not really risky. FIC, SEC, all those things, they're not going to FIDC, they're not going to just run out with your money. But these programs that offer anything more than 10% of a year, everything other than that is risky. 50% a year is risky. We want 50% a month. So anything we put our money into that's doing something like that, it's risky. So we can't really just say it's going to be there forever. It's not going to be there forever. But people don't want to do the work. People just want to put money in and sit and do nothing. But you got to start joining opportunities that cause work. The Bible says a man don't work, he don't eat. You got to put in the work. When somebody brings you a program like Rebound, y'all know me. I'm not going anywhere. Hampton, Georgia, that's where I'm at. You know where I'm at. A lot of people know me. A lot of people have my phone number. I'm going nowhere. The program was built as a 5x5 matrix where everybody gets paid to the point where you don't, I would say, bring people in, tell people, but you don't actually have to if you're on the right team. I mean, your upline might be like, you know what, man, these jokers is lazy, this, that, and the other. But hey, you might just be sucking it up because you was the first person to join and they put 20, 30, 40 people under you. You know what I'm saying? And that's a great paycheck because after 6 people, you're in the clear. At 6 people, you're making $56 a month, and you're $6 over what you had to actually pay to be in. So you're in the clear. You're doing this for free. You could just sit around at that point, and, if you're going to be lazy, then just watch the team grow. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to benefit you. That's the way it's set up. This is not company force because SEC don't allow company force. So all company force matrix are going to get, if they get too big, they're coming after you. So it's not company force, it's leader force. So whoever the leader brings in and they bring in that the leader brings in is who's going to be on that team. And it's going to grow and grow and grow. So hopefully it's a whole bunch of leaders on a team. And then if it's a leader and he got 5 leaders, he ain't got nothing to worry about. $31,240 could be instant. It could be overnight, depending on who you are. I remember Hudson, I think it's Hudson Bowles. No, it's not Muggsy Bowles. He's a basketball player. I think it's Hudson Bowles. This man built organo gold like in one to 2 days. Like the infrastructure of organo gold was built in like 1 to 2 days. He got on the phone with 10 to 15 people. Then he got them go get on the phone with their people. Then he had a conference call with all the people. Then they got on the phone with his people and these people. Everybody was structurally laid out and ready to go. And as soon as the links came down, everybody just joined. This man was like a millionaire. I mean, he's already was a millionaire, but he made so much money overnight. It don't make any sense. Stormy Wellington, all these people like that, they can build online and they can build offline. I know there's a lot of people that love the online, but there's some people that's killing you that never even put something online, and they got a million people just waiting for them to put something out in their own little chat box. So both kind of work. I mean, they might even converse online, but it's not a fact like they got to put out a YouTube video to get people. They just go to their Telegram group where everybody's already there waiting for the next best thing, and they just say, yo, link, boom, hit it. Whoever get it first, let's go. And then people just join. So you never know what type of leader you may be or what type of leader you might bring under. But the whole thing about Rebound is going to be here. It's going to be here. Got to find people that you can trust that's not going to rug pull. You know who I am. I even got a picture of my queen. Think I want you to see her outside and be mad at me about some situation? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. So get back to our products. Our products are credit secrets. You have to fix your credit. You have no choice. We don't have to keep going through this. You need to learn how to fix your credit. A lot of why people want to pay somebody else to do it because they're lazy. Fix your own credit. You got to learn a skill. Just like me when it comes to trading. I keep finding these bots. I don't want to learn how to trade because I'm lazy. There's a lot of mentality to go into that. I mean, I want to learn, but I'm lazy, so I haven't learned. That's what I'm saying. So I understand me. Everybody just need to understand them. Money list, teaching you what to do with your money, how to invest it better. You know what I'm saying? And then you can grab greater things in life. Smart money secrets, how to use your money better. Everything is teaching you how to be more substantial, how to go like an A-lister when you're going to obtain things because your credit is perfect. Even if you got a business, they're still going to check your regular credit. Okay, that's the business credit, but what's your credit? CPNs ain't going to get you everything. So you're going to have to sooner or later go with your regular credit. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to get a house, you need your regular credit. If you got a 680 and somebody else got an 850, when they go buy a house, they're going to get, well, not right now, but back in the day, they would have got a 3.5 and you would end up with a 5.5. 2% is a lot of money, people. You're already paying for 2 houses when you buy a house. So you're probably paying for 3 houses. It might even be more. It might be like 3.5. When you're buying a car, you're paying a lot more. People got like 11% interest. Like, what is that? I haven't had anything over 5 or 6%. You know what I'm saying? That's still high for somebody got an 850. I don't have 850. The people with 0 down, they go in the car, they get 0%. Just pay for what the car, I don't even know how the company makes money, but they make money off of it some kind of way. Just pay the percentage because that's what they do because they got the 850. Because the car dealership only cares about what you pay them for the car. So they care about less about the finance company. So you got to have good credit. You have no choice. You can't get around it. And also we have it here where you can go ahead and promote 50,000 banner credit ads to promote whatever you're doing outside of Rebound. Text ads to promote whatever you're doing outside of Rebound. 5,000 login ads. So that means as people log in, somebody's going to see your ad 5,000 times within the month. So hopefully people get more excited and this thing grows to the point where it's thousands and thousands and thousands of people. To the point where when it's thousands, and 5,000 login ads is not that bad, and you can go in the back office and purchase more. And it's not that expensive, like $10 for another 1,000 that you can go ahead and purchase more with. So Yeah, so it helps you out. So focus, be consistent, become financially free. Meaning be financially stable, not financially free to the point where you're living on the street and you're not worried about finances. Meaning you're not worried about finances because everything else is running smooth. That you can take pictures like this with your rollie on inside your Bentley. You know what I'm saying? That this is what you're stacking up your gold, you know what I'm saying, for years to come, because you're supposed to create wealth for your children's children. A lot of times we leave it under our debt and we're scamming off our children to live. No, we're supposed to be profitable so we can give to our children's children. All right. So back to the pay plan at hand. You know, go through all the great things, and this is how you make the financial security come to life. And you see this spreadsheet right here. This is it. I don't have no 15-page pay plan. This is it. Everybody gets treated the same. Now, everybody's still blessed because the leader that comes in, they're going to bring in their people, and their people are going to come in, and they're still going to go through the rank. But the people, you know, that might come under somebody who don't really know how to tell nobody, they're going to bring somebody in. Like if a leader brings in his grandma, who's probably not going to tell the people at bingo what's going on. And I'm going to say just grandmas play bingo because bingo is pretty fun. But you know, grandmoms are younger too these days too, so grandma could be 30. So not gonna tell grandma about bingo. But I mean, if your grandma was 30, you shouldn't be in this. But anyway, I mean, you know, to the point, you know, who's used whatever name or whatever they do. That's up to you. I don't really care. Because a 5-year-old might got more connects than anybody. But anyway, because they be on the playground with everybody. You can bring anybody else in here. And if you line up your first 5 with people you know, love, and care about, and then you're a leader, and then you start building under that, it only takes 25 people to fill under them, and then they all got 4-5 people on their team paying $40 a month. So that means if you're carrying the weight, you're only paying $10 per person. That's $50, and then you're covered because you got everybody you need. You're already making what you need. So you're probably not even paying nothing if you look at it that way, because you're making so much to cover everything. You're in profit like a mug. And I'll show you in a minute because we're going to go to the spreadsheet. So matter of fact, let's just go to the spreadsheet while that's fresh on my mind, what I just said. Because right here, if you got 5, your family, friends, you know, people that you care about on here, and then you got 25, and that's all you filled up. So that means right now that everybody that's on your family and friends, they're getting $40 a month. At this point, they're getting $40 a month. It's $10 more a month. And if you're covering the $50 for that load, you're making $240. So if you're covering it, you got enough to cover. Still making another $190 to cover, because yours is free at this point because you got all these people in, and you're making more than enough to cover. So if you look at yours, they're getting 50 because their money is not in here. So say the 10 you only have to worry about because it's $50 a month per 5 people, which is $50. And yours, just say your 50 is in there, so $100 it is gone. You're making $140 a month, and you're building lasting income for your crew, your circle is building income for them. That's a beautiful thing. You're making $110, and everybody in your circle now you're taking care of. They're taken care of. Even if you started them off, you only paid $300 one time. And then after you bring all these people in, under them, they're not paying ever again. They're not paying ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because you can cover it. You're still making $140 because $50 out of this will obviously you got to leave in for yourself. And then the other $10, you can send them, and they can that'll pay for theirs. So man, I mean, you're set, and you're still making $140 a month just with 30 people. 30 people, you put 6 people in business, and you're still making $100 a month. That's beautiful. That's why everybody gets paid $8. So say if you go harder, and then also too, if you look over here on the side, you're helping them with their bills. These could be your bills, it could be somebody else's bills. I mean, this can really turn. I could make it 1,000 and make it lower, no, but I want the people in the middle section to that you know got good jobs or doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to be doing something good to have a $2,000 a month rent or $2,000 a month mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just live in New York or California, over in San Diego, and that might just be a window. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what people are paying per month or per, you know, depending on how big or small it is. But $2,000 is the perfect number, and you can see down here as you're chipping away, you're being more active in your ministry because you got more money going towards it, and you're still chipping away at your bills. So $240 is being taken away from the bills also, if you look at it that way. But obviously for you, it'll be 150 at this time, or 140 at this time, because the other 100 is going back to pay for the business. So it just breaks down. So if you don't have anybody else under you but just you, and then you're just building like crazy, this is all yours. But if you brought your people in and you're helping them out at this point in time, they're only paying $10, like the $50, like I said. So this saying now your people, they're like, thank you, man. You're bringing people in, or you're bringing more people in, and then it just starts to fill up. So say that these come in. Now, obviously, you're going to be having people in this layer and this layer at the same time while all these are growing, but we're just growing it this way. Just so we can see how this adds up and how these bills start decreasing. You see it's already $1,240. So right now, this is you making $1,240. All your people are paid for. They're in profit now too. They're in profit now too. So you got to think about it. If they got their 5, because you right here got your 5. They right here on their 25. So you got your 5, that's your people. So not only do they all have 5, now they all have 25 under their 5. So they're all in profit. So they're all making $200 a month now. They're all making money now, $240, because you got them both. So they're making $240 a month, and then they're paying their 50 out of that, so they're $190 a person. And all you have right now is 155 people on your team, and you're building. Everybody's getting blessed. Everybody's enjoying it. Your bills are going around. They're a little less than you, so you take off the 1,000. That's where they're the 240, because you use it. This is you, because that's your third level, but their third level, their second, they're only on their second level. You know what I'm saying? So it's making sense. So you got your first, second. Well, they're on their third level. It's just the fact that their third level, well, it's more so their first level. It's still going to be like their second level, because they're not making as much as you're making at this time, because you have 5 on your first level. This is their first level is 25. So they only have 5 apiece on this level, and on this level they got 25 apiece. So really they're doing the 240 at this time. And they didn't do anything, but you just wanted to bless everybody, or to start telling people, and you start telling people. And it's growing, right? So now you get down to the next level. So you can see the bills have went down $1,240. Let's just check out what happens when this 625 comes in. Boom, 780 people. That is nothing, people. You know what, you can build 780 people on a team in no time. That's nothing. Because you're not building them all yourself. You got other people that's bringing other people, Because on this 4th row, you might not even know anybody on that 4th row. You might not know anybody on the 3rd row. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't know anybody on the 2nd row. But you definitely know the people in your 1st row. Unless you're the one bringing them all in. If you bring in all 25 or all 30, then you know everybody. But then if your people start bringing the people that you don't know from their circles, then you got 125 people that you don't even know, but they're on your team and they're all paying you. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting ready to start bossing up too, so that it just expands faster. Because then you got 125 people getting their 5 at one time. However it comes in, it's not going to come in 625 at one time, unless it does. You can't say it wasn't going to happen until you see it happen. But now you got $6,240. $6,240. So all your household bills for this person up here is being paid. Why? Because these people now are financially stable, where they can pay their own $50 a month, because what you done did, all the work you put in. They're making $1,240 a month now because of you. $1,240 a month. You blessed your people just from going to work and getting active, going to Udemy, getting you some leads, going here and getting you some leads, going here and getting you some leads, posting on Facebook, posting on YouTube, posting TikTok, posting wherever you're posting, Instagram, posting. People start joining you because they love what you're doing, and you're building a future for everybody. You're building a future for everyone. And of course, yours is going to grow, because why? You're helping other people. And your bills are now $84 a month from your regular income. So whatever income you already have now, you're only putting out $84 a month, because everything else is paid. You're giving $624 to your church. You know what I'm saying? That's to God. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. I mean, and for those who don't go to church and don't tithe, that's $624 in your pocket until you create a relationship. But then you understand that, You get blessed more when you give God, show him in your heart that you don't mind giving him back what you gave him. And you're really giving it to him. Who cares what they do with it? The thing is the fact that you're giving it to him. And I'm not saying sow everywhere. Just make sure you're sowing in the right place. All right. So $624. That's what's being made. Hold on one second. The queen is calling me. All right, back, beautiful people. I don't even remember where we left off at. Turned into a testimony service. A lot of great things God's doing. So yeah, at this point, so you're at this point, $780, 780 people on the team, which is nothing. To have on a team that you can get, with your eyes closed, because you're not bringing everybody. All you got to do is tell five, and the five tell five, and tell five, or you tell 10. Teaching, put a few people under your five, get one of them ignited. Remember, every leader that's a leader now was a Pee Wee Herman at one time. You know what I'm saying? A Pee Wee Herman at one time where they just was like, like they felt kind of vulnerable. But now the boss, because everything now they say everybody listen to, because all they had was one big. All you need is one big gig. You can blow up in this, go on stages, talk about being in this, and then people are going to follow you in everything else you do. Because this should not be your only stream of income. This is just helping you build other streams of income. So you need to start taking this money, pay off everything you owe, so you're debt free, and then start investing in other things. Because remember, you pay off all your bills, that's like making money because you're not spending money. So you're paying down. Now, these things right here, you can pay your vehicles off. That'll go. You can start paying your mortgage down. Get with those, I think it's the Quack Brothers and other people that's online showing you how to pay your mortgage down faster in a certain amount of time. They got these awesome little use a credit card or use what's that loan called? HELOC or something like that to help you pay your stuff down. Check that out too. Because at this time you got the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can start paying some stuff off and paying some stuff down and getting rid of some of that other debt. Because this is just not all your debt. This is just the basics to live. And look how much it costs just to live comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's a comfortable life. You got two $500 cars. You got a $2,000 mortgage or rent. You can afford $750 for your bills. You eating with $600 a month. This ain't the entertainment is eating out. This is just buying groceries for the house. So that's eating out is in there. You're sending $624 to missionary. To whatever church you're in and got missionaries and you're putting money to, as long as it's God's money. Split it up how you choose to split it up, as long as you're giving it to somebody other than your pockets. And unless you are building your own ministry where you can keep it and use it to build and do things within the church. And grow your church and then let your people just know what you're doing. Well, actually, it ain't your people because this is your money. So you're letting God know what you're doing. So whatever you do, and like I said, I always speak on church because I'm in the church. So my thing is, whatever you do, you know what you do, and you know what you can put money to. Like I said, you can invest. Make sure you got life insurance. Make sure it's like $1 million to $2 million, $2 million. You know what I'm saying? And then make enough or more than $2 million, so you can leave some for your wife and your children. And then have your wife so she can leave some for you and your children. And then, just have it that way. However you want to do it. To have a piece for the children. You got 3 kids, 300, a million for you and 333,000, for each one of them. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you choose to do, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you choose to do. So I mean, they're definitely going to miss you, but they're going to be like, look what my parent did for me. And you did exactly what God told them to do. Because now they can take that 333,000 and invest in something else. And now they have wealth for their children. You know what I'm saying? And especially if they already had children. Because like I said, grandpops and grandmoms are way younger these days. Way younger these days. You know what I'm saying? I've been a grandfather since I was 41. I'm 46 now. So yeah. Way younger these days. So let's just keep on keeping on. And so 780. Actually it makes any more sense because now my parents who were 5 years younger than what they are now, which would be 57, because me and them are not too far from each other. 57 and they're great grandparents. So oh, great. Well, they've been great grandparents because let me see, my kids make them grandparents, and my kids make them great grandparents. Yeah, so they're great grandparents at 57. That, you know, great grandparent mom's usually 99, 88. Not no more, not these days. We are producing. So that means we need to produce more of this because we're producing and everything else and every other level. We need to produce more money so we can take care of our responsibilities. All right. So at this point, you got 625. And then now say this one is growing into. Boom. Full matrix filled up. 25,000 just on one level. Then you got an extra $22,416 a month coming in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's good money, people. That's the down payment on a restaurant. You want to open you up a Wingstop. Like if you want to open a Wingstop here in Georgia, you got to find Rick Ross, or you got to find the three brothers that own the one on they own the one in McDonough and they own the one right there on in Stockbridge. You got to get with them and have a meeting, and they get with the owner because the owner gave Georgia this whole region is theirs. So you got to talk to one of them to even open up one here, and it might go further into North Carolina. I think the guy told me. So and I was talking about like opening up one in McDonough. He was like, "Good job, man! You are very smart." But guess what? We're about to open one. It's already open. So, but Wingstop is very inexpensive to open. It's like I think he said it cost him about less than 100,000 or something like that to open it, and they made $2 million the first year. That's what I'm talking about, an investment. And they got like 16, 17, 18-year-olds running a restaurant. They keep it clean. They fry the food the same. Every time I go to Wingstop, my food tastes the same. And it's like just, and they got like a regular menu and there's not too much stuff that they sell. Now they got them chicken sandwiches that go off the chart. But I'm just using this as an example of what you can put money into. You ain't got to work it. You open it up, find people that want to work, pay them good. Even if everybody else is paying $12, you pay $15. Take a $3 hit per hour. It's going to come back. If you're making $2 million off a $100,000 investment, people, I don't know what to tell you on that. You got enough money to make sure your people are paid. And then you have people that's never going to leave you. Like, yo, this dude paying me $3 extra and they pay down the street. I'm here. They're going to be on time. They're going to be doing their thing. Even if whatever it is, pay your people what you choose to pay them. And ain't always about us. It's about them because they make us look good. J. Paul Getty said it best. He would rather have, instead of making 100% of the money himself, he would rather have 100 people helping him make his money. So if you got a whole bunch of teenagers or college students or whatever you have that's in your Wingstop making it flourish, and I'm just using Wingstop because it's one of the cheapest ones that can pay you the most because they all profitable. All profitable. Like, you know, Rick Ross got money in Checkers and all them. I would feel better doing a Wingstop because I grew up around Checkers and that's not the most healthiest food in the world. I feel bad for killing you. This is what I'm saying. So you can use use the money to do whatever you want to do. So many different things, brick and mortar, things that's going to be around, not just all these fly by night, make 2%, 3%, 4%. Unless you, I mean, if the dev ain't you, I wouldn't even invest in it to tell you these days. Even though I still like doing them, but the only one you can trust is the one you're doing. If you can trust yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? So this is something right here that's going to be around. It's going to be here that everybody can win. Everybody can win. And why everybody can win is called rebound. You went up for the shot. You missed the shot. You missed. Like yesterday, $2.5 million missed because these jokers rug pulled after giving this awesome speech about being the new best thing on the block and caring about not losing people's money. They didn't care about the care. They could have did, if they could have did 5 million, it would have made the 5 million. You know what I'm saying? They could have did 10 million, it would have made that within a week. Within a week, because all the big YouTubers were following the FUD farm. So everybody else watches him. And they were like, yo, man, they throw it out. One dude actually did his video before his and had people joining too. So wherever the people came from, all these people, it would have did 10 million in a week. It would have did. I mean, you did 2.5 million in 48 hours, which is, you know, the money just was coming in like 500,000 came in while he was on a darn Zoom, and the Zooms are not that long. So 10 million would have came. You know what I'm saying? Because that everybody didn't hear about it. That's just the people that heard. That means some people put in 100,000. Somebody put in 200,000. Somebody put in 500,000. These jokers just walk right away with their money. You know what I'm saying? So this is something where you got to put in the work. But once you put in the work, you work hard. Once you get your 5, the only thing I do now is stay on your 5 to get their 5. And by that time, now it's for them to motivate their next people, and it'll grow like wildfire, people. And then if you're really, really smart, you will pay this first level with your family and friends, so that you can keep the wealth within your sector too. And then just recruit everybody under. Use your link, because it doesn't matter who comes under who. So always use the main link. Like whoever comes in first, use that link to promote. But when you promote, everybody start filling in. So when your 5 come in, and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got their 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way to 25, and then everybody got their 5. And then the next level is going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 125, and everybody got their 5. And it's going to grow different. And next, you're going to bring people in. That's going to do. Everybody's not going to be lazy. So some people are going to promote, and then some people you might bring in knowing they're not going to promote, but just to bring them in so they can get blessed. Then you'll just feel under them, and you'll just understand it is what it is. But never know who you put under them. You probably put the next rock star that didn't want to join in the beginning, or who didn't want to join under me, but they rather join into you. And that's just how it is. Some people choose people. People don't go into businesses for the business, or for the pay structure, or for the comp plan, or for the product. They go into business because of the person they're going into business with. So they may not like me, but they love you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll just join like, oh, I know it's his business, but I'm gonna join under this person. That's my man. And then shoot, boom, 500 new people just came in right under him. You know what I'm saying? And that's 500 people. You making $240 just with 30 people. So you talking about you didn't went past this. You working on this. You just knocked off here. That's 150, 155. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about another 345 people that's out of this game. So let's just see what that looked like real quick. Then we can go ahead and end this video. Because I know I've been talking a lot, but I'm very passionate about this. And the more and more we keep getting scammed, people, we got to stop this. So 525, 125. 345, and make that a 0. You're making $4,000 a month for 500 people. $4,000 a month. And look what that looked like to your $6,000 worth of bill. You got $4,000 going to the ministry, paying off your mortgage is paid off. You got about $2,100 worth of bills left. So you can say you're paying you're getting 4,000 is going in here, so it's really like 4,000. Yeah, so 400 is coming from there. So that actually turns into a bill. So it grows as your money grows. So sooner or later you'll be paying more to your ministry than you are paying to your mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Depending on it. Now, if you get a $4,000 mortgage, then you'll be paying more to your mortgage. But that's up to you, and you're making $22,000 a month extra, so you can do what the heck you want to do. Yeah, so in the 4,000, that's covering that. That's covering the car payments. That's covering utility bills, and let's see, 200, and your internet and cable. All that stuff is covered. Boom. You still got $50 left. So put it towards the sale. So your sale's not only $100 now. So you're covering all that stuff just with that amount of money. $4,000 a month. That's $48,000 a year. Scot free through Bitcoin. People, do you understand how good this is? How do you understand how good this is? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's your boy Terrence Gibson saying, rebound. You took the shot, you missed. Now it's time to put the ball in the hole. Let's get busy, people. Let's get busy. You don't have to. All you have to do is send them to your link. Like, yo, I got a video on them. Watch the video. Let me know if you like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you like it. I'm enjoying it. Let me know if you like it. And people only going to be as amused about it as you are. So if I'm the owner, I definitely got to be amused. You know what I'm saying? All right, beautiful people. Like, subscribe, rock that bell, join our team. Let's go, let's grow, and let's glow. God bless.